the trial. This is a smaller box than usual. Not sure if it will grow or if it stays this small. Anyway, this is the introduction. There's the dead girl and there's Bridget. You are the court-appointed defense counsel for Bridget Hardrup. Bridget is charged with murder of Dr. Angela Raleigh, a woman Bridget claims to have never met. Bridget is connected to the murder by only one piece of circumstantial evidence, a bracelet which the prosecution will prove was in her possession at the time of the murder and was discovered at the crime scene. Bridget claims that she has no motive, but the prosecution will present a theory that Bridget is a ruthless psychopath who is capable of doing unthinkable acts in order to get what she wants. Ted Hardrup. He moves. I thought Bridget winked at me, I wasn't sure. The prosecution will claim that Bridget's motive was to rid herself completely of her ex-husband Ted. The prosecution will describe how several weeks before the murder, Bridget broke into Ted's apartment, drugged him, strapped dynamite to his waist, splattered blood on the walls, and abducted their 2 young children who were spending the night with him. Ted went berserk and drove to Bridget's place of work and demanded to get his kids back with the dynamite still strapped to his waist. Ted was arrested and submitted to a psychological assessment by Dr. Angela Raleigh. Oh, I was her. He was denied bail as a result of that assessment and then escaped custody. With Ted on the loose and being described in the media as a dangerous madman, Bridget moved to Plan B. I think I'll go back and say I can't really think of what to say, but reading this, it is just different from the other games. It's saying how Bridget put the dynamite on him and he went there. It makes him sound as if he didn't even know it was on him, but he's sitting there saying, I'm gonna blow us all to hell. I think he's pretty aware he's got a fucking piece of dynamite round him. But the way they've written it, Ted was arrested. The way they've written it, it's like he didn't even know it was there, and they didn't mention him saying he's going to blow everyone to hell or anything. So it's just not the same. The prosecution will suggest that Bridget's plan B was to frame Ted for murder. All she needed was an appropriate victim. As it turned out, her new boyfriend, Rolf Klink, a millionaire businessman, was also upset with Dr. Raleigh. Dr. Raleigh was preparing to submit a scathing report on a drug that Mr. Klink was hoping to get approved for public consumption by the regulators. Klink. The prosecution's theory is that Bridget stole Ted's lawyer's car and tracked down Dr. Raleigh and beat her over the head with the tire iron from the lawyer's car. Then she planted the bracelet that she gave Ted when they were married at the scene and finally abandoned Ted's lawyer's car in Ted's apartment. Your challenge will be to expose the holes in the prosecution's theories and also to plant reasonable doubt in the minds of the junior or jurors that Bridget is a murderer. It is your job to reveal to the jurors that there were other people in Dr. Raleigh's life who had greater motive, capability, and opportunity to murder Dr. Raleigh. The prosecution's case relies on the testimony of Bridget's mother that the bracelet was in Bridget's possession at the time of the murder. Bridget's mother is a little senile and you must reveal her to be an unreliable witness. Dr. Raleigh's colleague, Dr. Russell, was jealous of her and was also upset with her for writing the report that could jeopardize the funding for his research. Ted's lawyer, Yale, was having an affair with Dr. Raleigh, and Dr. Raleigh was pregnant with his child. Yale's wife, Helen, discovered the affair the day Dr. Raleigh was murdered. Russell, Yale, Helen. That Duke Crabtree is the ambitious and bullying nephew of the acting police chief, who is a close friend of Rolf Klink. Is he? Ted Hardrup. Dr. Raleigh negatively impacted Ted's bail hearing, and Ted was well known for his violent temper Everyone was surprised when he was not charged with murder. So if he's a good friend of Clink, is that why he let him interrupt him? And he didn't let me interrupt him because this is his friend. So he actually got the game done, or the last one, and I couldn't because I'm not Duke, and I'm not a good friend of some tosser. And there's her rotted body smiling at me. Finally, there is Angie's ghost who wants her death avenged. She does not believe Bridget is guilty and expects you to get Bridget acquitted by exposing the real killer. The prosecutor is about to make his summation to the jury. So I'm gonna have some fucking ghost talking to me too. Great. I suppose this game, or this series, isn't about realism. Jumping out a window and the mattress truck pretty much sealed that. But now a ghost, yay! At least we might as well push it as far out of realism as we can, have talking Angie at the trial. Let's see what this shit is. The prosecution. It's probably going to just show me the prosecution. Some dickhead. Okay, let's see. It's a trailer, I take it. There's the skip button. At least there's a skip button. That's always nice. Born July 7, 1967. Murdered August 21, 2002. In loving memory of...
Avenge my death. Bridget is on trial, but she didn't kill me. You must defend her. To win, you must uncover the real killer, but be careful. If he thinks you're getting close, he'll strike again.
I thought I was meant to prove Bridget guilty. That was a pretty shit drawing.
The prosecutor
What happened to you,
now makes
Jim?
his case.
Your skin fell off or something.
Bridget Potter was so desperate to rid herself of her ex-husband that she contrived a diabolical plot to frame him for the death of an innocent woman.
Okay. Skeleton.
This was not a crime of passion. This was a carefully planned and meticulously executed murder.
Yep, roll your eyes. Might as well.
The first step in her heinous plan
Heinous. Unless you
was to
Canadians
break
say
into
heinous.
her ex-husband's home and kidnap her children. She drugged him, strapped dynamite to his chest, and splattered beet juice on his wall.
No, not beet
What's
juice.
going on? Strapped around your wrist. What? What the heck?
What?
She knew him well enough to anticipate how he would react.
Find her
Tell
place
that
of work.
bitch to get out here now before I blow us all to hell.
See?
Sir,
Blows all to hell.
have a seat over there and somebody will be right with you.
She's trying to make me look bad. I want my kids back. Where is she?
Sir, you can't.
Where is that crazy woman?
Excuse me, couriers.
There's nobody home.
I've already seen this.
International.
I've already seen it long ago, this crap.
Plan
Shitty
was
scene.
that either
Oh.
Hawthorne would blow himself up, or he would be shot by the police.
I wanted to shoot him.
This doesn't look all that good, does it? Lord, I know I don't deserve it, but
Mattress truck.
put a mattress truck beneath me, I'd wash your feet.
Dirty
I'd wash the
bastard.
feet of anybody you told me to, Lord.
There's the realism. You can see it die in that instant.
Hawthorne was arrested and might have been locked up for life had it not been for the victim, Dr. Angelina Raleigh.
I found him to be suffering from delusions.
Who was suffering from delusions?
That man.
Her drop.
I am not suffering from delusions, you parochial quack. And be quiet. I'm just a wretched pawn in your game, mister, and I'm not playing.
He believes his so-called God intervened with a mattress.
Do not use those bourgeois, ignorant, contemptuous tones about a blessed miracle.
Order. The prisoner will
She
refrain.
twisted what I've said, the sanctimonious valley. Please. You're fired.
Bailiff, remove the prisoner.
This is a sham.
Yeah.
I am the victim here.
It's fun.
Dr. Raleigh exposed the fact that Hothrop was acting under the influence of the experimental drug, Pathwick.
Okay, punk, let's take a walk.
Go for a walk. You weren't that pale
If you
last
make me
time,
come
Jim.
in and drag you out, I'm gonna be a very unhappy camper.
Where did your skin go, Jim?
You know what happens to prisoners of an unhappy camper?
Yeah, they get your tongue on that cover. Skip